A moment, please. I'll be right out. Well, hello there. Welcome to Zenith Bell. I don't believe I've seen you here before. Oh, first time? Well, I'm always happy to have a new customer. Are you perhaps looking for anything in particular? No? Well, would you like to look around on your own? Oh, maybe I could give you a small tour. I mean, it's no trouble. I'll be glad to. Oh, the cash register will be fine. This is usually the sole time of day, and the bells are loud enough to be heard even from the back, as you could see. Plus, my assistant will be arriving soon, so the front can be left alone for a short time. Great, great. Come, come. First, we have our selections of books, from blank books of shadows to various volumes regarding your magical needs or interests. Hmm? Oh, yes, this is a shop for magic. That's magic, ending with a K, like witches use. Yes, I am a witch. I practice witchcraft. Spells, meditation, rituals, they are all part of my practice. Yes, even men can be called witches. I think wizard is something used more for fantasy stories, and warlock actually has a negative meaning. It's along the lines of oathbreaker. So I use the term witch for myself. The vest and tie. Well, I am a businessman after all, so I have to look my best. Plus, I do enjoy this style of dresses. Witches of all kinds have their own personal style. Not everyone goes for the more brooding, black, and gothic look sometimes. Oh, I'm sure you've known a few witches without realizing it. No, I do occasionally wear a robe during some form of spell work. I could show you some we have for sale in a while, if you like. Now, where was I? Um, yes, back to the tour. As you could see, I have books on plant work, crystals, palmistry, tarot, and numerous other subjects. If you're interested in a place to start, I would advise starting in this section on wiki tenants. Ah, the tarot ones catches your eye? Oh, it isn't too surprising. That section gets its fair share of browsers. Of course, there's more to card reading than just memorizing the meaning from books. It's also about intuiting the relationship between the cards. In fact, if you're interested in reading more on it, who give me a bit. I do often forget where did I put it. Oh, here it is. Connections between cards. I usually recommend this for experienced readers, but I feel you may get enjoyment from this. Oh, you're just browsing for now. That's okay. Sometimes you just need to let something sink in before you walk a new path. If you feel cards may be your thing, then I do have another section you may enjoy. Come. Here are the various card decks we have for sale. Yeah, it's not just tarot. Most of them are referred to as oracle card decks. A lot of them focus on a central theme. For example, there's deck with art related to animals, angels, elements, and even witches themselves. I'm sure a few of them may catch your eye. Which do I like? Well, I have my own traditional tarot deck along with a few others I've collected over the years. Potentially, one could center an oracle deck on any concept. Since we're discussing cards, have you ever had your cards read? Oh, never? Well, would you be interested in a complimentary reading? It's alright to be hesitant. Some people don't usually gravitate towards magic or divination, though I admit certain customers catch my attention and I just get a strong feeling to offer a reading even if they're not buying anything that day. So, what do you say? Care to give it a try? Excellent. Oh, perfect timing. They'll be my assistant. Do wait here for a moment. I need to tell them to mind the front while we're busy. All right. Follow me. Right this way. And welcome to my personal reading room. I tend to prefer things to be quiet while I concentrate during a session. My assistant knows to tell customers I am really busy. Usually I schedule readings ahead of time, but lucky for you, this time slot was open. Perhaps it was something more than luck. Huh? Oh, just talking to myself. I'm very sorry. Well, before we get started, let me just light some candles and incense. Is there perhaps anything you would like for me to read in particular? Money, love, family, whatever you like me to read for will have a certain incense and candles lit as well to better facilitate the reading. Oh, well, how about a general reading? That might not be bad for your first reading with me. Perhaps you would like some tea, coffee, water? I usually like to give customers something to drink while they consider the reading. It allows both of us to open ourselves to whatever answers we may receive. Huh. Hmm. Then let's see. How about this? I recently bought this kind of tea the other day. It's not what I usually buy, but somehow it caught my attention. It's your favorite. Well, that certainly is something. Okay, just sit right here and enjoy the drink while I prepare for reading. If you don't mind, I would like to perform an incantation to bless and purify the room for the reading. Just sit right there while I smudge a bit of sage around us. We give thanks to all that is beyond for the day we have received. Allow this room and our bodies to be cleansed and purified that we may accept the guidance and wisdom we ask for. Let that which is received be given out of love, growth, and harmony. May that which is not needed return to its rightful place. We give our thanks. Blessed be. All right, that's everything I need to do. If you're ready, we can get started. If you don't mind, I prefer using a special deck of my own. This was based off something my family passed down. I just made a few inquiries to modernize it a bit. Plus, I must admit, I wanted to make it a bit more flashier than it was. Hence the purple and gold colors. Okay, first, hold the deck in your hand, and I want you to visualize your energy being part of it. It can take any color or form you feel is best. Perhaps a green flame, silver butterflies, or maybe a rainbow smoke. Whatever essence you feel best represent you. When you feel ready, hand the cards back to me. Thank you. Now, I will charge the cards with my own energy. Now, I'll shuffle the cards. While I do so, consider the question you have in mind. What is it you want answer for or guidance on? All right, the cards have been shuffled. I'll spread them face down onto the table. Pick 7 cards and then hand them to me face down. Good. Now I'll flip them face up and place them into a circular spread before you. Give me a moment to look them over and consider what comes to me. All right. Shall I begin the reading? Very well. The central card here, which represents you, the current, is the verdant bud. A good potential into something great, but at the moment not quite strong. Well, that is not to say you are weak, merely that you need time to grow and require the necessary resource or assistance. Starting from the top card and moving clockwise, we have the red of diamonds. Fortune can be yours, provided it is done in an orderly fashion. Formal instruction or setting a plan or schedule will be beneficial in whatever you set yourself. Next is Crossroads of Rods. We have options set before you. There is no wrong path for you. The only issue is staying where you are. Maybe you could make do, but stillness in this aspect means you miss out on something worth experience. Following that is the unopened tome. What you need is within arm's reach. You just have to be willing to accept the work and diligence necessary to gain the most out of whatever you decide on. Wisdom and experience will be your allies on this path. At the bottom of the spread is the half-heart frame. There is a chance at a romantic beginning should you go down a certain path. A strong possibility of that romance becoming something long-term. They may understand and partner with you in your endeavor, perhaps even working together for something greater. Then we have the Waterfall Cavern, a card of uncommon outcomes. You just may end up going down a different path than most. Perhaps something off the beaten path appeals to you. You see the path not many others can. The fact that it has revealed itself to you means it calls to you. It may be worth exploring despite the unknown associated with it. The last card we have is the joining of hands. Assistance will be offered, or you will be in a position to find like minded individuals to aid in your ventures. Perhaps a good time to start your own business or project. Either way, the assistance you need has a strong chance of coming to you, provided you ask or advertise in a strong manner. People want to believe in those they are taking a chance on. Overall, it looks like you have a good reading for starting something new. It'll take some time for the success you desire, but it won't be a path you walked alone. As far as I can tell, this will lead to a long lasting satisfaction. A very hopeful reading. I have to admit, I feel happier seeing this spread myself. So, tell me how you feel. Inspired? Hopeful? Happy, perhaps? If you'd like, you can take a picture with your phone of the spread. If you don't mind, would like to write down the result of this spread. It's for my own personal notes on how this particular deck has been working with customers. Lovely. Now that we have finished the reading, let's close it out. First, with a closing incantation. We give thanks to those who were present during this time of discovery and truth. Let us now go forward with your blessings. May that which has gathered now be released to their proper place. We thank you. Now go, so mote it be. Take a few deep breaths for us to ground ourselves. In, out. Once more. In, out. And that is it. Now, to snuff out all the candles. Well, thanks for giving this a chance. I appreciate you being open minded about this. Not many first timers take up my offering for reading. So, do you want to keep browsing a bit longer? That's okay. If you find anything you'd like, just let me know and I'll ring you up. I'll be out shortly. Now, to straighten up for a later appointment. Hmm? There's a card stuck to the half heart frame. Huh. Oh, the guiding beacon. A mentor or guiding force. I wonder. Best not to overthink it. Still, he's a rather handsome man. Can't deny I'd like to see him come by again. Better not think too much on it. Better to let him decide what he wants to do just to see what happens. In a way, it did give me a chance to use this deck more. Speaking of, better get back to managing the front. Hey guys, Vincent here. Thank you so much for listening in to this audio. If you like this audio, please give it thumbs up, comment, and share it with your friends as they'll make the YouTube overlord very, very happy. If you want to hear more, there'll be another audio in the screen right now. Do check the description too if you'd like to follow me on my socials or donate to help me and the channel out. I would like to also thank GaymerFanGuy on Reddit for this cute wit script. And with that, I'll see you in the next audio.